In the darkest corners of the human mind, a brutal truth hides. When someone insults you, never react, never explain, never let them see you bleed. The second you show emotion, you surrender your power. They now own the map to destroy you whenever they wish. I have walked the shadows of psychology for decades. What fools call insults are actually calculated weapons designed to expose your weaknesses. They test you, they probe you. They want to know if you are controllable, fragile, and easy to manipulate. Most men rush to defend themselves and lose instantly. The dangerous ones stay deathly silent and watch their attacker crumble. An insult is never about you. It is an invitation to hand over control. Will you accept it like a slave or reject it like a king? React emotionally and you become their puppet. Stay ice cold and you become untouchable, terrifying, and superior. Every insult reveals the attacker's hidden rot, their envy, their insecurity, their desperate hunger for power over others. While weak men absorb the poison, the Machiavellian mind studies it like a predator analyzing prey. Silence is the most violent response you can give. It forces them to drown in their own pathetic noise. When you refuse to react, their entire game collapses. The power shifts silently, mercilessly, into your hands. He who masters his emotions rules everything. Predictability is death. Never let them read your mind. Power is not loud. Power controls the frame, the invisible reality where meaning is decided. They insult you to pull you into their chaotic frame. Step in and you lose. Stay outside and you dominate. Your unshakable calm makes their aggression look weak and childish. The contrast destroys their image. The wise never fight in someone else's story. They rewrite the entire narrative from the shadows. Composure is not kindness. It is cold, calculated psychological warfare at its finest. Every time you deny them a reaction, you climb another step on the invisible ladder of dominance. Silence has always terrified the weak. They mistake it for emptiness when it is actually loaded with danger. Give them nothing. Let their words echo uselessly in the void. Watch them slowly lose their minds. Humans fear what they cannot understand. Your silence makes you mysterious, unpredictable, and powerful. In that silence, they project their worst fears onto you. Let their imagination become your weapon. Being ignored is more painful than being attacked. You strip them of all importance and significance. True authority does not speak. It simply exists, heavy, cold, and impossible to challenge. Every insult that hurts you points to an unhealed wound inside. Heal it and become emotionally bulletproof. Self-awareness is the darkest armor. Know yourself so deeply that no word can ever wound you again. When they call you arrogant, you smile inwardly. You understand their insecurity created that label. Stop asking why they attacked you. Start asking why you still let it affect you. That question changes everything. Once you accept your own darkness, their criticism becomes hollow noise in the background. Every insult is a confession from a broken soul. Listen carefully and collect their secrets. The envious always accuse others of pride. The insecure always call others fake. This is human nature. Store every piece of psychological data. One day, it will become the knife you use against them. True predators do not hate, they study. Understanding is far deadlier than anger. Sometimes silence is not enough. In those rare moments, strike back with words that are short, cold, and surgical. You've changed. You reply, that's what growth looks like. No explanation, no emotion. You think you're better. Answer calmly, I simply think differently. Then let deadly silence follow. Your voice stays flat, your eyes never waver. You give them nothing to grab onto. Subtle replies are not about winning arguments. They are about ending them with quiet superiority. Real power is never rushed. It is built through unbreakable endurance and patience. Weak men trade their future dominance for cheap momentary revenge. Never make that mistake. Stay composed no matter how many times they provoke you. Time will expose their true weakness. The longer you remain unbothered, the more godlike and untouchable you appear in their eyes. Storms always pass. Only the mountain remains standing, cold and eternal. Eventually, those who attacked you will begin imitating your calm. They sense something unbreakable. At the highest level, insults no longer touch you. They pass through like smoke in the wind. Your presence alone makes people hesitate before speaking. They feel the weight of your control. In a world addicted to reaction, your unreadability becomes pure terror for them. They can no longer find your limits because you have transcended them completely. You no longer need to demand respect. Your calm extracts it automatically and ruthlessly. Real strength does not shout. It does not explain itself. It simply does not flinch. Every insult is now training. Every provocation is an opportunity to become darker and stronger. Pause. Breathe. Let the silence speak for you. Watch their chaos reflect back at them. Mastery over yourself equals mastery over every soul that tries to control you. The world will never stop testing you. Your victory is refusing to play their emotional game. Become the still point in the center of the storm while everything around you collapses. Let your calmness unsettle them. Let your silence expose their pathetic fragility. Few men have the discipline to walk this path. Those who do become dangerously free. I do not flinch. My silence is my power. I see through all their noise. I control the frame. My calmness ends every conflict before it begins. I am untouchable. I learn from every insult thrown at me. My calm outlasts all chaos. I am the source of my own power. These affirmations are not motivational fluff. They are blades forged in darkness. Practice this every single day until it becomes your natural state of being. Let every insult sharpen you. Let every provocation turn you colder. The game was always rigged against emotional men. You now know how to flip the board. Most will live and die as puppets. You have been shown the way to cut every string. Carry this knowledge like a hidden dagger. Use it without mercy when necessary. Power is quiet. Power is heavy. Power is felt before it is seen. You are no longer prey. You have become the shadow that watches others. Walk through their insults like a ghost. Nothing touches you anymore. Your presence now carries weight. People feel it even when you say nothing. This is the real transformation. From reactive victim to dark sovereign. Never explain yourself again. Never justify your peace. Never flinch. The world respects only one thing in the end: unbreakable self-mastery. You now possess that mastery. Guard it, sharpen it, live it. Every time they try to provoke you, smile inside. They are only feeding your power. Their words are meaningless. Your reaction is everything. Choose nothing. This is dark psychology in its purest form. Cold, calculated, absolute. You are no longer part of their game. You are the one who ends games. Breathe in the silence. Breathe out their irrelevance. Remain eternal. The weak need validation. The strong need nothing but themselves. You have become dangerous precisely because you need nothing from them. Let this truth sink deep into your bones. Never forget it. From this day forward, insults are merely training for your greatness. You do not flinch. You do not break. You do not yield. You watch, you learn, you rise while they fall apart. This is your new identity, the man who cannot be moved. Carry it with quiet pride and cold certainty. The shadows are now yours. Walk through them without fear. Others will sense the change. They will respect it or fear it. Either way, you win, because you no longer play their game. You have become the storm they cannot weather. Embrace this darkness. It is the source of true freedom. Never go back to being reactive. That man is dead. Only the unshakable remains. Only the untouchable survives. This is not motivation. This is transformation through dark knowledge. Use it wisely. Use it relentlessly. Use it without guilt. The path is lonely, but extremely powerful. Few will ever understand. You now stand among those few. Never flinch again. Your silence is your kingdom. Rule it coldly. Rule it completely.